Are you an insurance agent that's debating whether you should go the Medicare route with all that madness and money that comes, or to be a financially freed up final expense insurance agent? Well, this video is for you. I'm going to give you some pros and give you some cons of both so that you can decide what is the best path for you to attain, hopefully, the highest levels of profitability. So I'm going to go through this with you today and give you some hopefully unique perspective to help you make the decision that is wisest for your career. So before I go into this, jasonfinalexpense.com. I do run a national insurance agency. I recruit agents across this nation as well. We sell life, Medicare, and annuities face-to-face, and more importantly, in the telespace. So if you'd like some free resources, those are free for the taking on my website, jasonfinalexpense.com, and I appreciate you joining with me today. So when you first start out, sometimes we've got all this noise and you're not going to capitalize if you're following the noise, okay? You've got to be laser focused. So when you're brand new, don't do both. Don't do Medicare and final expense at first. You got to master one. But Medicare, especially Medicare Advantage sales, it's a lot of it being zero premium. You're not really selling, you're serving. So Medicare Advantage sales are very easy because it's a commodity. It's like everybody needs toilet paper, and you're all about talking about your Medicare Advantage, how it's zero premium and the clients need it. Everybody needs toilet paper. Everybody needs Medicare insurance. It's an easy sale. It really is, because you're not really exchanging money. So Medicare Advantage sales have the edge, okay, over final expense sales when a premium is involved. With final expense sales, there's a level of sales skill that will come to the table. And if you're used to giving away, okay, zero premium plans all day, you're not going to be as polished and you're going to have a tough time doing both. So Medicare Advantage sales is very much service driven. It's more, okay, left foot, right foot, what doctors are found. Maybe there's some better ones on this Medicare supplement plan. Okay, that Medicare Advantage plan, whatever is the best handshake for your consumer is going to be awesome. But there's so many extra benefits with certain plans. You may get free food cards, all kinds of crazy stuff. So maybe they get a gym membership with one Medicare supplement versus another. There's lots of things that you can do to serve your clientele base with Medicare insurance sales, but you won't make as much money, especially at first, when you go the Medicare route. So the Medicare route is good. It's kind of like a mullet, okay? All business in the front, party on the backside. And the party on the backside with Medicare Advantage sales is all about the renewals. The renewals on Medicare Advantage sales are powerful, but you got to keep in mind, you're basically giving away, okay, plans, commodity-based plans. You're not really giving them away, but zero premium, you're going to feel like it, okay? You're more of an order taker than you are a salesman. So yes, Medicare Advantage policies and Medicare supplement policies are sold. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the same as selling life insurance or any other product that involves premium. So Medicare Advantage sales, the upside is a lot of them are zero premium. Medicare supplement sales, as an independent insurance agent, you're going to be one of the most amazing forces for good they've ever found, because when it comes to the premium, you are the most powerful person normally, okay, that they've ever talked to, because you got the best carriers at the best rates, and it's a good place to be. So Medicare Advantage sales are phenomenal. 11,000, okay, people are turning 65 on the daily, and that's good for you. But the downside to Medicare Advantage sales is you're not getting paid as much at first. That's frustrating, okay, because you got to cash flow yourself. It is a lead heavy business, and you're not going to make as much capital selling Medicare Advantage or even Medicare supplements if that's the only tool in your shed when you're new. Okay, so Medicare Advantage sales, great clientele base, but final expense and Medicare insurance is like peas and carrots. They go together super well. And if you want to capitalize, you may want to look at final expense sales first, and then adding, okay, the extra arrow to your quiver being Medicare supplement or Medicare Advantage sales later. You'll have a better taste in your mouth, I promise you. If you learn how to sell something that involves premium, you'll be more polished. You'll be a better, okay, agent as a result, because then when you're dealing with policies that don't involve premium, it's going to seem like a cakewalk. So Medicare Advantage sales, the pro is the renewable income. It's phenomenal, but it's a lot of hard work on the front side. And I mean, a lot of hard work if that's your only focus being Medicare. So can you make the money in Medicare? You know it. But a downside to Medicare insurance sales too, especially with Advantage, is that the last person with ink on paper wins, meaning during, AEP and all this fun stuff, it's like sharks circling, and your sweet clients, if they'll flip their policy to you, they'll flip from you to somebody else. I don't care how good of a personality plus salesman you are, how much they love you, they'll leave you quick. And even the best Medicare, Advantage and Medicare supplement agents, supplements are stickier, but the most amazing Medicare Advantage agent normally will lose at least 25% of their block of business every year through no fault of their own. It's going to happen. So you get 100 clients, you're going to lose 25. And it just happens. They evaporate like snowflakes because the very reason they flipped to you, you're going to find being the reason that they flipped away from you. Other people are in and out of that house. Telemarketers are calling them, always trying to get that flip, just like you may have, trying to get them to find ways of doing business with you. Other places are doing the same thing with Medicare Advantage insurance sales. So a lot of Medicare Advantage agents do get really frustrated because that kind of turnover is not a great taste in your mouth, but it's the good work. These sweet people need you. And if that's your focus, do it with all your heart. But the upside is the renewals. The downside is it's not a lot of flash money on the front side with Medicare Advantage sales. Medicare supplement sales are way more sustainable all day, every day, because when there's money involved, there's a deeper level of commitment there as well with supplements. And in a lot of states, underwriting's involved. So once you get them approved, normally they don't get any healthier. And it's really tough for them to find someone else that can place them maybe with another Medicare supplement. So your business is way stickier with supplement sales than it ever is with the Advantage, plans out there. So Medicare supplements are good, but there are definitely some downsides to that line of business. It's extremely intensive, and the money that it takes to get your lead flow, you need a lot of them, just like final expense, but you're not going to get that bigger money to maybe help you with your marketing side of the wall unless you join an agency that does this type of thing, like giving you as an insurance agent lead credits. If you need good lead credits for Medicare sales, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. I'll serve you with that and get you aligned with amazing resources, but you need capitalization to keep going. You need that capital flow. You need lead credits so that you can build a block of business that you're going to be proud of, because it takes hard work, it takes lots of money to make it with Medicare sales. Doesn't matter if it's Medicare Advantage, doesn't matter if it's Medicare Supplement. So the downside is it doesn't pay you as much. You're going to lose about 25% of your block of business. The upside is great renewals, but it's extremely service oriented, very intensive. When somebody needs a medication or a new doctor, they're going to call you a lot. And that's just the service oriented side of it. It is a commodity. They need medical insurance. They don't view it as a sale like final expense is. So let's talk final expense. If you're debating selling final expense, let me share with you the cost is a lot lower than it ever is on a Medicare lead. The cost is less, traditionally, and you're going to make a lot more money. It's a lot more flash, in the pan. When you're getting good commissions, and even if it's a small sale, you'll make more in most cases than you ever would selling Medicare business with none of the work. So the upside is lower cost per acquisition in final expense, takes less capital to get going in final expense, way less regulation. Final expense is all about you die, we write a check, right? Through the hands of the insurance company. It's powerful. So with final expense, it's very simple product, very simple process, but it's not easy. When it comes to dealing with money, all right, are you going to make it? I hope so. But with final expense, there's money involved. It takes a level of sales skill. And I made the mistake of focusing on zero premium policies out there. And man, I sold quite a few of them, let me tell you. And they were great for my consumers and good for me. But then when, the time to sell them was over with, it was like, now I got to sell stuff that involves a premium. And I became rusty. And the real magic here is always keeping your edge. And I lost my edge a little bit. I went back into the field, got back on the phones, just got after it. And I was like, oh, this is brutal. because I was so busy just being a servant-based Medicare agent with a lot of these zero premium plans out there. And it put me on my heels, and I wasn't able to engage as a final expense agent selling IULs and whole life. I wasn't able to engage the same way because I got rusty. So the real magic is always keeping your edge. Don't let that happen to you. I quit doing a lot of the Medicare Advantage sales entirely and went the supplement route because I enjoyed the sales process. I enjoyed giving my consumer base a more secure policy. Okay. Medicare supplements don't have these moving parts like a lot of you experiencing in the Medicare Advantage field. So when you want to sell final expense, it's easier. It's just easy. Guaranteed rate locks, guaranteed death benefit. There you go. Our fall off ratios are not some 25% fall off ratio. A good agent will not have anywhere close to that as the fall off rate. So when we sell a policy, even with final expense, we make way more money on the front side. Way more money on the front side. The back side skinnier though, compared to our Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement peeps out there. You're going to make less renewal overall, but what you lack there, you'll make up for in volume. So a final expense agent that's really good will make an insane amount of money, and you're not replaceable. Once you sell that life insurance, nobody can come behind you typically about 6 months later, and nobody can be more competitive. Nobody can take your renewal away from you. So that business is quite a bit stickier than it is with Medicare Advantage sales, where the last person on paper wins. The last piece of ink wins out here. So final expense sales, it is not the same regulation that it is with the Medicare Advantage market. Medicare supplement market, very easy as well. But keep yourself sharp. Final expense, super big opportunity for you. It's lower cost per client acquisition. You can buy aged leads. You can use the phone all the time. You can even cold call if you've got TCP compliant data. That's a huge advantage. All right. When you're dealing with Medicare Advantage, you can't do certain things. It's insanely regulated. You got to do it right so that you stay in the industry. With life insurance, you got to do things right so you stay in the industry as well, but it's not the same. Not even a little bit is it regulated. There's no scopes involved. Okay. As soon as they pick up the phone, you can find ways to serve that prospect powerfully. So final expense will definitely help you get the cash flow necessary if you want to blend in Medicare sales, Medicare supplement, or Advantage sales later on. I would recommend going the final expense route first, and I've done both. Okay. But do that first, but keep your edge. Always know how to sell, always know how to powerfully portray what the premium does for your consumer. The old so what, just like you folks selling Medicare insurance. So what this does for you, the old so what works tried and true. So if you're debating final expense, telesales, understand you're going to get told no a lot. You'll get told no a lot more than you will get told no when you're peddling a zero premium product. Okay. Advantage sales wins here, but final expense sales will overall make you more money if you're good. It just will, without the grief. The only service work that you have with final expense sales is if they buy from you and you take the application, if they passed on, unfortunately, or if you had to reposition premium or change beneficiary. That is an easy thing to do, as opposed to, hey, my doctor's changed. Hey, my medication just hit the donut hole, or heaven knows what it is. All right. So understand final expense is way less burdensome when it comes to follow-up work, and way less burdensome when it comes to pretty much anything. It's easier to move down the road and help your next consumer, still following up with your older consumers for sure. Don't neglect that. But it's just easier to handle as you move through the industry, where with Medicare Advantage sales, even Medicare supplement sales, it's more service work intense because it's a commodity product, but people need both. They need you to be good at them. So there's no wrong way here. If you want to go Medicare Advantage sales, nothing wrong with that. Do it with all your heart, all your mind. Just lean forward. You'll love it. It is definitely an easy sale, but yet it's not easy to do. You got to make sure you got a good trainer. I've got great, corporate trainers that can help you with that. Part of it, if you want to do Medicare Advantage or if you want to do final expense, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. I'll get you connected. I'll get you into a good place so that you can really make it in this industry, because 90% of the agent force doesn't make it, and it's tough. Medicare Advantage sales, it's tough. You're still going to get told no to. You're still going to get told, I got to think about it. But when there's not a premium involved, Medicare Advantage sales is going to be an easier handshake because it's a commodity, let's face it. Where final expense sales, you're going to need a higher level of skill set to really show value, but more importantly, guard these sweet people. So they need you. They want you. You can make great money on both sides of the wall. There's no wrong way to take care of good people. So I hope this helps you. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And let me share with you, there's nothing like life insurance sales, Medicare supplement sales, Medicare Advantage sales are good too, but it's not my primary target anymore. I've got a team that will actually do this primary, because there's so many moving parts in regulation with Medicare Advantage sales. That's why it's important to have people that do just that, which we possess. So if I can serve in any way, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. Thanks for watching, and understand either way that you go takes care of good people, and there's no wrong way here. Have a great day. Hope this helps you.